Welcome to the WHHI-TV Daily News Weekend Edition. With me now is, of course, Dr. Debi Lynes, and we're going to mind our health today. We're going back to school, or we've already kind of gone back, for a couple of days.
Exactly.
Anyway. Yeah, and we need to get back in our rhythm, in our routine. Talk to us about the importance of that and how to do it.
Well, it's funny, we talk about going back to school and getting in our routine again. I think all of us during the summer sort of lose our routine a little bit.
Yeah.
And sleep is still the #1 most important thing you can do for your health and wellness, and especially if you've got kids and adolescents. And I think we oftentimes overlook that piece.
Yes.
Right?
For sure.
We can stay up a little bit later, we get into a book or we get into a show, and we stay up later than we should.
And then we sleep until noon in the summer, and it's fine.
That's exactly right. But here are the rules. Here's what's really interesting about sleep that a lot of people don't realize. It's more important to get up at the same time than it is what time you go to bed.
Okay, interesting.
Okay, and circadian rhythm. So your body is going to react like hunger. We have a hunger drive. If we get up every morning at 7 o'clock, okay, and one night we go to bed at 10, one night we go to bed at 11, one night we go to bed at 12, no problem if we continue to get up at 7 o'clock.
Interesting.
So our body will adjust to it.
Okay.
Okay, if I go to bed at 12 after 3 nights of 10 or 11, my body at 10, after a couple of days, is going to go, I need to get back in bed.
Yeah.
I kind of missed that 8 hours of sleep.
Right.
And so that's probably the easiest way to get back on schedule, is to do it backwards. Set the time you want your kids to get up.
Yes.
And work backwards from that. Recognizing that it may take a few days of feeling sleepy and tired and grumpy and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
But you can get back on schedule pretty easily if you just stick to this the time you get up. And I really am talking 7 days a week.
Right.
I know.
Yeah, don't let it go on the weekends. And that's really interesting because I think that is the piece you really actually can manage. Because
Yes.
you might have a report that takes you a little bit longer in the night, or a sporting event.
Correct.
Or practice. But that you can actually stick to.
Correct. And what's interesting about it is if you're off schedule, try, and this is hard, try not to nap.
We love a power nap.
Right. Okay. Different.
Okay.
If you nap no more than 20 minutes.
Yes.
And oftentimes the best way to do it is shot of caffeine. If you're an adult, shot of caffeine, half a cup of coffee, 20-minute nap, your brain resets. But the key is, for most people, if you are trying to readjust your schedule or sort of get back into the sleep groove, if you can do that without napping, it's a much healthier thing to do.
Yeah, and your body will just regulate that.
Oh,
way.
yes.
Yeah.
Your body needs to sleep.
Right.
Period. People are like, oh, I didn't sleep for 5 days. Not true. We have to sleep. Oftentimes, we may not feel like we're sleeping.
Yes.
But sleep is actually every minute. There are 90-minute cycles.
Yeah.
Okay. And during the first part of your cycle of sleep, you're sort of in light phases. So you don't feel like maybe you're getting all that good sleep.
Really deep.
Correct. But then the last part of the cycle is deep sleep. And again, a lot of sleep are sleep habits, sleep hygiene, and we've talked about that on the show a lot of times.
Yeah. Thank you, Miss Debi. We appreciate it as always. And mind your health. Go to sleep and wake up at the same time every morning. And we'll be back with more, so don't go away.